put him hostage today.
No, I'm enjoying this.
अच्छा बता दिया मैं.
We'll start the interview.
How sweet, what formality that was. It was a pleasure.
Welcome to ZoomTVEntertainment.com, and my name is Gaurang. Starting with you, Divya, this was the first time, as far as I remember, I have seen a character like negotiator. Like there is actually a job called negotiating job, because usually we see जो एक hero होता है वही जाके सब बात करके वही सब करके आ जाता है. So tell me about your character.
You have seen it, so you tell me how you liked it.
I liked how your character is. On the outset, your character, she doesn't look like she'll be, she'll do you any harm or anything, but she is kind of calculative, and she knows, like for me, she is quite dangerous because she knows what's going on in your mind and what you're saying, what you're
अच्छा
doing.
बता दिया. मैं तो सबको कह रही हूँ Aisha is very close to who I am, so if she's dangerous. No, but yes, it's an interesting role. We normally don't see negotiators, and it's an intriguing part, because just to think that somebody gauges what the other person is thinking right from their tonal quality, or their silences, or whatever that is, and what their next step is going to be, for me as an audience was very intriguing. And the way Sachin had narrated it was like, I mean, I had to do it. It was damn interesting.
So, did you watch season 1, and what was the brief given to you for this scene, especially for your character? Like, did you know about a certain kind of job that this?
So normally मैं ज़्यादा कुछ देखती नहीं हूँ, लेकिन इस सीजन का of course season 1 तो देखा ही था, लेकिन इसका इजरायली जो वर्जन था वो मैंने season 1 भी देख दिया, 2 भी देख दिया. I was so curious to know what happens. and the woman who played my role is she's very different from who I am as an actor or as a person. तो उसको एक अलग जगह देना, उसको अलग दिखाना उससे थोड़ा सा, and give it your own was a very interesting thing, and I really enjoyed season 2. बहुत मजा आया देखकर.
No, I can see that on screen. And coming to Dino's character, I think he's having the most fun. The kind of character it is. I mean, I've seen you play, sort of grey characters in the past, but this is completely, outright evil.
He's black.
Yeah. I won't say where, but there is this one scene in the middle of the season where you are with this character. And I mean, that was quite interesting. I was chuckling and I was scared for that person.
Which scene was this? वो व्रत के साथ और 2 बच्चे.
No, before that.
Guys, don't give spoilers, okay?
That's why I didn't want to say anything.
हाँ यार, काफी scenes actually we did which were pretty khatarnak. But the character is such where I was, when I've give a couple of interviews the last few days, I tell everyone the character is such that he's a charming assassin. So you don't know if he's coming to have dinner with you or he's coming to kill you.
Exactly.
So he's not black, he's not white. There's no gray shades, no white shades, none of that. It's just totally dark. And he's a professional assassin. That's his job, and he enjoys doing his job. His job is to eliminate people who come in the way of a mission or a certain job, right? So his job basically is to eliminate, and he eliminates people really well, cleans up and leaves. And he enjoys it. That's his work. There's no backstory as to why he became that, but this is what he does. So for me as an actor, I thought playing an antagonist, a negative character, just gives you scope to do far more in acting, because when you play a positive character, there are certain parameters you need to follow to be within. But negative, you can just go nuts. And thanks to Sachin, he made me dance, he made me do some funny stuff and, some crazy stuff. Shake my body in different ways, go mad, which was interesting. I mean, I'm trying to be as endearing as possible in playing this character, but, after all, you're a professional killer, you can't be that endearing. So, he's charming, he's nice, but he kills you in the end. That's it.
I also wondered when I was chuckling, and I was like, shit, he's killing someone, and why am I doing this? Like, what does it say about me as a person?
It says a lot about me. Then it says that I'm a cool killer. That's what I need.
Hi, Gaurang.
Hi. So, your character, it sort of reminded me of, your character from Tashkent Files as well, because the way she was after the truth, no matter what, and here as well. But I would say that this character is more interesting. I guess that movie had more serious undertones, maybe because of that.
Yeah.
So, tell me when this was offered to you, what was the brief given to you, and how did you react?
So yes, I did sort of get this film because this series because of Tashkent Files in a way because Sachin sir had seen Tashkent Files and he wanted me to test for it. And उसी दौरान मैं सुधीर मिश्रा सर के साथ उनकी फिल्म में काम कर रही थी. So they had some internal discussion and they both sort of got in touch with me through via applause. And मैंने audition दिया and I'm so glad that I got this part because yes, I mean. See, any character that is investigating will have similar tones in terms of, investigation and comes from a place of honesty, it's chasing truth. But I think as an actor, that's what, gives you the incentive to sort of push the boundaries and try to do something differently. Like you mentioned, that had a little serious undertone and this is a completely different project. For me, this was very interesting because mere dadaji IB mein the. And I'm sort of living his life in a very small way in my character. Shikha ka jo kirdar hai, it runs parallel with Prithvi and the rest of the characters, the story and the plotline of House to season 2. And because you're already watching it, so you know that Shikha comes up with little bursts of surprises and revelations with every little scenes that come through the episodes. So I'm very excited. I'm really happy that you're liking it. And मेरी बस एक शिकायत है मेकर से कि मेरा एक भी सीन नहीं है ना डिनो के साथ ना दिव्या मैम के साथ and I just keep meeting them on Zoom calls.
You know what you're talking about? I really love those outbursts, especially with that friend of yours, that colleague of yours, and those are really interesting when he runs away and you're going on and on about it. So those are really interesting. And Sachin, like I said, you didn't direct the first season, and Sudhir Mishra did, and he's a series director here. So when you're making a show like that, which is already out there in Israel, say internationally acclaimed, and so of course Sudhir Mishra will have his own input on a certain scene, and you will have. So how do you come to an agreement, or what happens when there are disagreements?
I mean, those discussions and everything happened before we took the first shot. In the meetings that we had together, in the script sessions and so to say casting sessions and everything. So there was no scope for discussing anything once we were on the sets, because as it is, it was such a high pressure exercise that if we had started discussing things on set, everything would have gone for a 6. So we ensured, and secondly, me and Sudhir have been working together for years. So there we kind of attained a kind of mutual sync together where we don't end up discussing, our cinema is one. We see a scene or we see a story and we see character clearly. But our way of seeing things is very, very, very similar. So as far as me and Sudhir are concerned, there was absolutely no outsync ever.
But since this is your first directorial, were you at any point, you had jitters that Sudhir is going to watch it, what I'm doing? What will he say or how will he react?
Not at all. Because also what helped me was having worked with him for years together. And like I've said, I've not just been a director of photography with him. We made films together. Even in season 1, if you notice, I've been the associate. I've got I was the associate director. I was not a DOP. And I've always been a very reluctant cinematographer because I've always believed that, it's just a part of storytelling. There's much more to storytelling with a camera than just, taking a shot and it should be in focus and this and that. So I think it was a logical progression which had to happen.
That's interesting. And lastly, if I have to talk about, you all three of you had a really interesting career trajectory. I don't know if you remember, Divya, but during Fun Khan we had interacted, and you had told me about how when you had started in the 90s and you were called names, and because you were not that stereotypical heroine. When you had started, there used to be this thing about models can't act. And
yeah.
Oh. And it's been 21 years, you're still around. And Shweta, you have been a child actor. I remember, I don't know. I've been watching you since I was a child, and of course, you were also a child back then. But yeah,
Which one? Which
Yeah.
one?
so I first saw her in
Makdi and
Kahani.
Iqbal.
No, I first saw you in
Oh,
Kahani Ghar Ghar Ki because my mother used to
oh,
watch. I had to
what's
sit
the
and
show?
watch the show.
Yeah,
So yeah, so that's I've been watching you since then. There have been
sweet.
there's been a lot of discussions and debates going on social media. We won't go into that, but as a performer and as someone who has made it on their own, uh, what's your take on all this that's happening around? These insider outsider
Well,
nepotism debates.
I just want to say one thing that a couple of days ago, Producers Guild of India issued an open letter, and I completely agree with it. I absolutely agree with
Right.
it. The industry, as it's painted as a bad place, it's not. It's not a bad place. I'm an outsider who grew up in this industry. It's not. It has wonderful teams like the one I am on a Zoom call with right now. People respect talent. People give you work. I have always had work, and I don't know. I think work gets you work, and mind your own business and do your work. Industries are, it's not as bad as it's being painted right now. It's really heartbreaking to see this.
Do you know your?
Listen, I'm an absolute outsider. I had zero connection with this industry. I came from Bangalore, knowing nobody. I moved here and I worked my way up. I earned respect. I worked really hard. I know how hard I worked. I've tried to survive in this industry. I'm so grateful for this industry because it has given me what I have today. This city, this industry has given me everything that I have today. I couldn't be more grateful. You know this. People keep saying nepotism, but you got to find your own place. You got to work. You got to be strong in the head. There's ups, there's downs. The same people who put you on a pedestal will cut it off so fast and you fall flat on your face. But if you don't have the strength to get up and fight again and go out there and find your place, then you're as good. I mean, no industry is going to work for you. So you can't really point out that
Absolutely.
this one industry. I mean, you have politicians, for instance, who want their kids to follow in this. You have big industrialists who want their kids to follow in this. Nobody's saying anything about that. So it's just unnecessarily spoken about. I feel spoken in wrong terms. I'm an outsider.
Yeah.
I'm not saying about it. I'm not complaining. I got to go and find my place. And if nobody's going to come and serve me something on a platter. And if I can't prove myself and prove my talent, then who's going to do it for me? Nobody's going to do it for me. I got to do it. So very grateful to the city and to this industry for giving me what I have today.
That's Divya, from you.
Well, when I look back at my journey, I think it's been amazing that you come from a small town and you kind of don't know anybody here, and you start from scratch, and then you make a place for yourself, which is made by your own self. So it's intriguing, it's mesmerizing, it's interesting, and I think I absolutely love the film industry. I do, and eternally grateful for whatever I've gotten. You have to make your own choices. You have to look over your own self. There are lessons you learn along the way, which are your lessons, and you've got to learn them. You have to be tough. It's just that when you come from outside, your journey might be slower because you don't know anyone. You have to start from the scratch of knowing who to meet, how to get them to know you as an actor and a performer. That takes a while. So you remain a newcomer like for a few years, for sure. Just getting to get a foothold. But that apart, I think when you're thrown at the audience, it's the same place for everyone. So if you're good, if you have it in you, inconsequential of you're coming from out or in, you will get your dues eventually. See, कहाँ से actors आते हैं, कहाँ एक set पर आकर सब इकट्ठा होते हैं, खूबसूरत फिल्म बनती है. ऐसा प्यारा माहौल हर जगह नहीं मिलता है, और जहाँ आप अच्छे बुरे लोगों की बात कर रहे हैं, वो हर जगह होते हैं. So please, let's not just kind of एक जगह शुरू हुआ, everyone. I don't know why we have this herd mentality. We just, one person starts, everyone's, oh yeah, that's true. Then they'll leave that and go on to another interesting point. So I think this is just a phase. I just want to say I stick around with my film industry and I totally love and respect it.
Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Gaurav. Let me know.
Thank you so much.
Let me know if I was really scary or not. Huh?
Definitely.
Thanks
See you
so much.
guys. Bye, Gaurav.
Bye.
Bye.